Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for, excuse me, Selena Gomez and Benny. And since her natal chart suggests she hasn't actually met her true soulmate, that's meant to come on later on, and even children in that segment part of her life in after she meets her true soulmate. We're going to include the true soulmate in here as well. So we have we have Benny, we have Selena, and then we have the true soulmate, which is right here. So let's incorporate him in, and I believe it's in the next few years that she will meet him. So let's start with hers first. Let's see what her current circumstances are on her side of things. All right. We have Three of Swords. Okay, well, we're already starting off with some heartbreak or some betrayal. Hurt. Oh, what's this? Eight of Coins and the Five of Cups. So this is heartbreak, feeling the loss, dealing with some emotional baggage here. And not just that, Eight of Coins is maybe trying to work this shit out. I don't know. Let's just see what is going on here. The Star. Okay. Hmm. I almost feel like maybe she's gonna travel somewhere because of that pain. She's coming in as the Empress here, but she does have some more lessons that she's learning, and this might be the end of this learning curve that she needs to learn. It may have something to do with being with somebody in her industry. That star factor here. I want to kind of put these somewhere where they're not going to get lost in translation. There we go. All right. Well, she is showing up as the Empress, so I feel like she's learning something right here, obviously, trying to work through something. Two of Coins. Page of Swords. Okay. I'm kind of getting... She might be putting her conversation as a priority with Benny. Maybe about what's going on here, what this Three of Swords is all about. She may feel like that they've kind of got past something here. Maybe feeling like she's truly happy with how this conversation is going. Maybe about working something out where somebody felt hurt here. Working this through with the Eight of Coins or Eight of Pentacles. And whatever loss or sadness that's being felt here, or disappointments, seems to be there's a good turnout here. So there may be a lesson still for her. She is showing as the Empress with the Star. So is she kind of being guided away from Benny here? Or like, I'm getting like, it's almost like marriage falls somewhere else here as well. And I feel like she's gonna end up getting divorced. I hate to say, a lot of people might like Benny, but there is something that I felt right from the beginning. There was some type of betrayal that was showing up in her cards back then when I first started reading for those two. Six of Swords. This is moving on to calmer waters. This is an emotional journey that maybe she didn't sign up for. So what's going on here? I feel like this is kind of I don't know if I like this. Nine of Wands, okay. She is still healing and she has been wounded. Is this him wounding her now? I don't know. It could be from prior. However, the Nine of Wands, she's still gotten through things. Six of Swords, though, I mean, this is suggesting moving on. And with that Nine of Wands, this might be getting past whatever pain that she's had in the past. Maybe she's over that now. What? Oh, okay. It's showing crossing here, but there's a lot. So, Five of Coins, Three of Wands, Queen of Coins, Ace of Cups, and Seven of Coins. Okay, well, it looks like when she does decide to move on here, she may lose some money to a divorce or whatnot. However, um, those troubles will end eventually. She will be kind of moving through that part of it, even though there's been disappointments along the way. She will end up having, she will rebuild her money here. And the Ace of Cups falling in love once again to somebody with steady growth, a long-term outlook, who's patient, planning, hard work, and maybe not even in this industry. It may be somebody else that is not even part of this industry. She's already thinking about these things. So I want one more for here in the upright, because that's a lot of thoughts that she has going on. Tell me about the Nine of Wands getting past something. What is this? King of Coins. Okay. This is suggesting that she becomes that Queen of Coins and she's going to meet her King of Coins. I feel like whoever this is going to be after the next lesson that she's meant to learn. And I feel like once she has, I feel like this is when she meets her true soulmate. Now, I don't feel like that is Benny. However, we'll just have a look at his cards and see what happens. Oh, and the Hierophant. So she will end up meeting the person she's meant to marry, and that will lead to another marriage. She will be getting divorced to get married once again. Let's just have a look here at Benny's and see what shows up. Nine of Wands. There is some healing going on here as well. So despite whatever they're going through, there is a heartbreak here. I felt like he had cheated on her. She was not aware of this, and he may have felt that she didn't think he was someone that would do something like that, or there was something along those lines. But let's see what shows up in the cards. Because we do have, despite everything, he still gets past that. There is a Three of Cups here. Now, is that a celebration? Because the Four of Cups is with somebody that he feels at peace with. And there is a third party possibly here. Yeah. Plus who he's with, which is the Ten of Cups, which is his marriage, right? Knight of Swords. Okay. So, oh boy. I'm kind of getting with this. There's something urgent, a sudden move coming up with this. What is, yeah, meant to build something else. I feel like this for long term here is meant some urgent, maybe calling for her to build with somebody else. Maybe even manifesting this. There might be an opportunity. Um, some resources put aside for this. Yeah, something is showing up quite clearly and quickly. This is the Eight of Wands. This is progress, a breakthrough, and I feel like this is where the growth continues for her, where she realizes what she's meant to be doing here or what she's meant to do in regards to this new person. We also have the Star here, which means he may be guided to go towards this other person that he feels more at peace with than with her. Judgment. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm kind of getting with that. This are changing events that are coming, and it will be closure for the lesson. With the judgment card, that totally explains that there will be a lesson that he will teach her or she will teach him as well. They will both learn something here about who they are meant to have this happy home together with. And the marriage here and the happy home, I feel like there is a third party, or there was at one point. Does he feel more at home with that other person? By the looks of it, yes. And it may be an ex or somebody that, because of meeting her and her choosing him, he didn't choose her though. I feel like it was, she chose him, but he didn't necessarily choose her. So she's still not getting what she's meant to receive when it comes to her counterpart. Her true soulmate, however, will show up in the way that she's meant to have. Now, at this point, with the Four of Wands, um, maybe loving the air with this other person. It may be feeling a happy, celebrative energy with someone else here, because these events are going to change things. And she will be walking away by the looks of it. She is really looking at things differently. She's trying to work it out now, but I feel like as time goes on in this next year or two, those things are going to shift and change. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Ace of Cups. It's going to be an instant recognition here for the soulmate and her. She's going to really find, it might even be who she's talking to, who's putting her as the priority. But let's just see. The Empress, I can't make it up. She's showing up as the Empress. He's falling in love with her right away. Like, without question, it's there in black and white on color. It has been manifested. She may not realize she's manifesting, or it may be this person's quite literally really good at manifesting what they want to come in. Let's just see what else shows up. Six of Pentacles. So this is definitely a balanced take and receive, or equal give and receive. Giving and receiving. And I feel like this will be the first time in her life she's going to get back what she is meant to get. To receive love from the person that she's meant to be with. And that person is going to give her what she needs that she's never really had. And it's going to be such a life-changing event that it's going to be no problem to walk away from Benny and this marriage. Look at that, the sun. Now, I feel like this here is kind of mirroring things for me. He's making her a priority, talking to her, and the sun card. Now, equal give and take, he's giving her what she needs. The sun card is here again. This is unbelievable with the Empress and the Magician both coming together like this. This is wow. Wow. This is life altering. This is mastering all of the elements to manifest. This person has it going on. Six of Wands. Okay. This is good news. This is good news that maybe this is in trouble with Benny. Because, oh, what did we get here? We have Queen of Wands. Uh-oh. And we have the Lovers. Oh, Eight of Pentacles. This might be somebody he ends up working with or has worked with in the past. Wow. Okay. There is someone else that he's attracted to. All right, let's just see. I want to keep going. It flipped kind of over when I went to correct it, and that's what showed up. There's a decision here that's being made. Now, this could be her making that decision. So let's just see what else shows up. Nine of Wands. Healing once again. This person is healing as well, and maybe has to make a change themselves of what's the decision on here? I wonder. Eight of Cups, waiting for her to make a decision to leave Benny. I feel like this is a healing thing. I feel like he's meant to come in for her to help heal what she needs healed. And it's only going to be him that gives back to her the way she is looking to have. This is like maybe even twin flamish. 9 of Cups. Yeah, this person is single. So they have no ties to anyone else at this point. When this person comes in and meets her, they're definitely single. So let's just have a look see about clarifying the life situations. Now, this is a new deck for me. I just got it, the clarifying life situations. It's about love and career. So we're going to try those out. And on the bottom, they have one side and then the other side, depending on which way the card flips up. So let's just see what showed up here for Benny. Let's see what he's meant to see here. All right, the muse. Okay. A person, a place, a passion that ignites your creativity. Honor your muses. They are channels for divine inspiration. So she may have been brought in to help inspire Benny in the music industry. What else? The provisional yes. So the negotiation or new relationships, our initial yes can be exploratory. Give yourself permission to reassess as you learn more. And as he learns more, he may decide differently on this situation. Ooh, let's see what this is. It didn't want to flip over, so let's see. Heart's compass. In matters of love, let your intuition lead. The body often knows the truth before the mind catches up. So he may be getting prompts that this maybe isn't going to work out. He is already, maybe has his heart towards someone else that he really wants to build with, that he did work with at one point. I feel like he's much happier and in love with maybe somebody else that he's worked with before. There is somebody here that, despite the marriage or despite the happy home dynamic, is not happy on her side. Let's see for Selena Gomez. Let's see for Selena. The separates stream. Okay, a person, a place, a passion that ignites your creativity. Honor your muses. They channel for divine inspiration. Now, it's interesting because that is exactly the same thing here. They both inspired one another when it came to creative passions. So, interesting enough, they did work together on her album. So they inspired one another in that industry. But let's see for love. I mean, that doesn't mean that they're right for love because they did well with their album. All right, the integration. Your roles in love, life, and work are not separate. Wholeness comes from weaving them into coherent, beautiful tapestry. So it may be that trying to have work with him, love with him, and life with him is having a hard time separating the part from the whole. Okay, let's just see here. Ooh, okay. The embodied wisdom. Years of experience in a craft or relationship give you the gut feeling the data can't capture. Honor this physical accumulated knowing. So definitely having some knowing and some messages coming in for her. I feel like this is where things are being guided away from Benny and more closely towards her true person. We're going to do love in a minute. Let's just see, let's clarify this situation here when it comes to this new person coming in for her true soulmate, for Selena. The tenacious hold. You have believed in the core of something or someone. You weather the storms. True love and purpose are worth fighting for through difficulty. So there might be a difficult situation that she's going through at this point that he is only able to stand by and watch the outcome. And I feel like this could be this connecting and knowing that she's married. However, I feel like he already knows the connection here before she may. Let's just see here. All right. We have the container. In love and leadership, sometimes your role is to hold space for others' emotions and ideas or growth. Be steady, non reactive vessel. So I feel like this person is just standing by, watching how this goes. And he's just holding space for her until she's able to come through on this. The fertile darkness, the unconscious mind, the fallow period, the quiet before the storm. This is where seeds germinate and true transformation is prepared. Trust the dark. So I feel like he really does help Selena transform into who she always is meant to be, and a clear-eyed realism. Do not ignore red flags or poor performance data. See situations as they are, not as you wish them to be. This is the foundation of good decisions. So I feel like she's definitely going to make a clear-eyed realism that reality is coming in as to what might be going on over here. And she's meeting her real person. So let's just get 3 cards for each about how Benny feels. Then we'll do the new soulmate, and then we'll see how she feels towards Benny, and then the new soulmate. Oh, burning desire. So it may be more physical for Benny. Gift giving maybe is part of his love language as well. And momentums. Maybe giving her some momentum from likes to give things, or maybe she's giving things to him. However that is. So let's just see about this new person coming in, wanting to spend quality time with her, which maybe nobody else is seeming to want to do. Friendly support, being there and holding space for her, even through her difficult times. And that lasting love, the true love, is right there. So let's see how she feels about Benny and then her true soulmate, which is going to be, or it should be, night and day. So let's look at Benny. What is she feeling towards Benny? She feels like there might be some psychic connection, but she may not realize who she's actually speaking with is over here. Unexpected connection. She may not have expected something to happen with Benny, and it did. Falling in love, or at least that's what she feels like he is the one. That's why she married him. And I feel like it's because she doesn't feel like he's going to do anything to her or cheat on her because of the way he looks. With this person, there is some bonding here. This is the perfect match that she's feeling with this person and her spirit soul path, and she knows it. She's feeling it. She knows this is her real person here. What's going to happen? Twin flame recognition. So she's definitely, her soul and the soul of her real soulmate are vibing, and she's picking up on that. So before I do that, well, yeah, let's see what doors are going to open for her and her true soulmate, because I feel like things are going to change here. Sovereignty, yes, self-determination, freedom, free will, and release. So she will release him. She will discover who her true love is here, and feeling like miracles upon miracles are coming through because she's getting what she needs out of a love connection. All right. And this is coming in from the divine. Let's see about what her soulmate is going to have that opens up for them. The door of reflection. This is definitely a twin flame recognition with that reflecting magic. They may have mysticism or can't explain how they feel, the connection they feel towards her, that intensity, looking for the energy of who this is that is picking up on the energy before they actually see them with their physical eyes. And during time, it's not the right time for the soulmate to come in yet, but we did get a glimpse of him coming in sooner or later. There's the door to creativity. This person is really going to help each other. But for her, it's really going to help her create. It's going to inspire. It's going to help uh, the vision that she holds. And I feel like this person is just not in that industry, isn't competing for attention or isn't competing for any part in that industry. Let's have a look at the Hierophant for Selena. There is letting go of Benny, the hurt, looking but not giving up on love. She is showing up as the Queen of Cups, and she will be falling in love sooner than later. Let's have a look at Benny. Okay, yeah, walking away. He may end up teaming up and walking away with someone else here. He's already got this third party here already. There she is, the Queen of Wands. He was very attracted to the Queen of Wands, which is right here. So it's showing that he's walking away from her and this connection. Whatever he's teamed up with Selena, he's going to walk away from that to go to that Queen of Wands, who is that third party. And that may be who he's giving gifts to, okay? And who really he holds the desire for. I don't know. We did say this was for Selena, but this really could be for who he truly is in love with. Let's just see about the Nine of Cups. This could be somebody here that is a Capricorn. It's going to help ground her. He's showing up as the King of Cups, being in that counterpart, as well as emotionally available and waiting for her to make a decision. Now, maybe he's in his own turmoil here and making a decision to walk away himself from someone else, or he's waiting for her to get out of whatever toxicity there is so the two of them can come together. It may be that he's very upset about how she's feeling, okay? And the recovery, look at that. It'll be a thing of the past. It won't even fizz because I feel like her true soulmate is going to capture her in such a loved cocoon. She's not even going to really worry too much about what is behind her. She's only looking forward. And she's going to do some more healing with this person, though. Yeah, there it is right there. The Nine of Wands. So the healing wounded warrior, success after a setback. So after a divorce, there might be a bit of a setback here, but this person's going to help pull down all her walls once again. Yeah, it'll be a celebration. I don't feel like this is about a third party or there are going to be three of them at one point here. And there's the manifestations, clearly manifesting, whoa, 10 of Cups. So we do have the manifester here, is her true soulmate and is manifesting that long-term connection. May not realize that it's Selena that he's calling in. All right, that he has a psychic connection with. Let's just see what this soulmate may have for attributes. All right, may wear black clothing when she meets them, may have a skin condition of some sort, maybe blonde, or guys, their hair blonde, maybe medium hair length, maybe younger than her, and muscular. Mm. And on the bottom of the deck, maybe European, may end up having a accent. So let's just see here what her true soulmate's name may start with. Oh, G, grateful. So count your blessings, having abundance, use your gifts. So there's abilities here. And that may be with their soulmate side. It may even fall under her as well. She's very grateful and she's very spiritual. So I feel like things will definitely go well. She may even be picking up on somebody's gratefulness or maybe the letter G. She may be thinking about G for some reason. She's very unique and she stands out to this person, or this person stands out to her. How could they not? And it's her destiny, what she has sown, achieving success and abundance, more than enough, and a gift from God, devoted to spirit, seeing the future with youth. This person is younger, maybe is more mature, um, but is still young at heart, or just very young at heart. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're younger than her. However, the younger than her is coming out, so it's a possibility. But it is showing a female, so maybe she is the one that is younger. However, this is what I have for Selena Gomez, Benny, and her real true soulmate who will be showing up in her later years. I'm going to say at least in the next 5 years. And I'll see if I'm right. I'll look at the chart again and see if I can't figure out the timeline for this. So, anyways, this is what I have. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. All right, you guys, take care. Stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. All right, later.